All right, let's see if we can get this done before the waterworks start up. A lot of waterworks going on around here. Watching shoes, welcome back to another episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Really growing in the subscriptions, and I definitely appreciate it. The watch is Invicta, wood grain, inside, outside. Seriously plush leather all the way around. This watch has been in a bunch of different oceans and still looks like the first day I bought it. The leather is a little bit less plush as it used to be, but no complaints from me at all. Still a pretty cool one. The shoes are the polos, old classic polo shoe. Seen a million times, I'm sure. All of us, well, all the kids of my generation grew up with these. All right. And on to the lightest shoe I've ever held in my hand. In fact, it's possible that both the shoes in this bag may be lighter than any one shoe that I've ever held in my hand. The shoe is amazingly light. It came with this bag, a shoulder bag, book bag. So that's pretty cool on Nike's part. I always enjoyed any kind of extra with Nike. You're giving so much cash for so little in material. You might want to throw in some goodies, so I appreciate that. And boom. Got the Zoom air bubble in there. My favorite air bubble. You can actually see when the air bubble is being used because of the way it bounces in there. Always been pretty cool. And then you've got this super duper foamy, cushiony foam here. Almost too much. I put my foot in here and it felt like it was leaning back because it's just all super soft foam back here. I saw another rendition of this shoe and they used a really hard piece of plastic that comes here and all the way through there. And I'm thinking they probably did that because people told them this is too soft. It's just, it takes walking on a cloud to another level. But my old orange shoe that you can scroll down and check out, Nike Flyknit, it started to give out on me. I had it for at least 5 years, definitely more than 5 years, so I'm not complaining about it. But it was time for a replacement. That one was good for the beach. We'll see if this one is good for the beach. A lot of the similar materials with this, whatever they're calling this now. It looks like they're calling it ATOM knit. Atom knit, sorry. It's kind of late. So that's going to be called Atom knit. Don't know why, but I do appreciate the Wholecut nature of this shoe. You can see the fabric goes around and around and around. No real stitches. There's a stitch, but it doesn't appear to be holding the fabric together. I think that's just holding the inside together. That stitch there. This feels like suede, but I'm sure it's not. Very soft material, but a lot of extra cushioning on this shoe. So that's always cool. So your heel is going to be very plush cushioning going on in there. It's just a good job by Nike on this shoe. This material, it goes from a fabric, which is really, really comfy feeling, to almost a plastic. If it's not a plastic, it sure feels like one. So yeah, this is a very, very interesting shoe. Very, very breathable, as you can see. See right through that. It looks like plastic threading, and it pretty much is plastic threading. So you go right through there. Very breathable shoe. I took the laces out like I do on most shoes. I don't really like laces. Most shoes don't need them. This shoe has no need for a lace, but they're there. They came with the orange laces to match, and pretty good job. Nike Air Zoom Alphafly Next something. Pretty serious shoe. Very awkward how long that goes out in the back. I'm gonna probably get that filthy on the pedals when you're driving, or at least on the floor when you're driving. But no problem. I don't buy these shoes to not get filthy. I really like to see how they age and how they hold up to time and use and function. So this will be interesting. LeBron James has this double zoom in this area on some of his shoes, and I really like that. But like I said, this one was way too soft, to be honest, and it's going to be interesting to see how this shoe ages. Hopefully it will get to a point where it actually makes sense, because initially it doesn't really make sense. It's just like this just collapses when you walk. So we'll see. But it was a real cool design, and I need a replacement for that shoe. So like I said, this is pretty cool design. Let me go ahead and grab this one. And of course it was on sale. Typically don't buy shoes unless they're on a clearance rack or some kind of a sale. This one was also. They have something in here that looks like fiberglass or some kind of carbon fiber, but not sure. It's called the Nike plate. Very, very hard piece of plastic. Torsion, I'm thinking, I don't know if it goes all the way up here, but it probably would need to if it's going to be some kind of torsion system. Definitely hard all the way at least to here. A lot going on in this shoe. You can really just see the technology and the design and architecture going into it. Looks like a very, very well-made shoe. I could have did without the big Nike spray paint, of course, but Nike's got to get you with the advertising. So you got two, even though you got one as big as the shoe. And of course another one here. And I just showed you the one in the front. Not too bad for Nike. Typically, I'm not a big fan of having advertising on my clothing and whatnot. But yeah, I went ahead and bit the bullet for this one because it was such a cool design and one I hadn't seen before. If you want to check out this shoe, definitely want to hit up your outlets, factory stores right now, because they're on that back wall discounted. I got this one for, I think it was 20% off, but I've seen a lot of stores that aren't marking them down like that, so no telling. I guess it just depends on what state you're in when you get it. But I'll give you a quick glance at the shoestring. Should be in here. Shoestring in there. Let's see if I can't grab a shoestring so you can see. Yeah, there they are. That's the shoestring. Pretty cool match. It's the lighting, but they match precisely with some of these different colors of orange. It's a precise match, but I see in the camera it looks a little deeper, but it's not in reality. This is a very deep orange, and it's not showing up deep in the camera, and it matches this right here. But just take a quick glimpse at this shoestring. A lot going on there. Very intricate. Kudos to Nike for that, because you know how they do. And here's their tips. Didn't have to go that far. Didn't have to do that, but that was a nice little surprise. Obviously, I'm not wearing these shoestrings, but still, I appreciate the effort on Nike's part. Thanks you all for watching another episode of Watching Shoes. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and like. See y'all on the next one.